Jesus says the password to your Wi-Fi is a frequency that affects sleep. Change it to include the numbers. Stop. Do not move your thumb. Do not scroll away. The fact that you have paused right here, at this exact second, is not an accident. It is not a coincidence. It is an appointment. A divine appointment that was written in the stars before you were even born. You have been feeling it, haven't you? A heaviness in the air. A fog that settles over your mind the moment you walk through your front door. You try to shake it off. You drink water. You take vitamins. You try to sleep early. But the fog remains. It feels like you are swimming through thick mud just to get through your day. You look at others and they seem to have so much energy, so much light. But you? You feel drained. You feel like something is siphoning your life force away, drop by drop, hour by hour. I am here to tell you that you are not crazy. You are not imagining it. And most importantly, it is not your fault. There is a reason for this exhaustion that no doctor can find. There is a source for this anxiety that no pill can fix. The answer is humming quietly in the corner of your home right now. It is blinking with a steady, rhythmic pulse. It is the invisible web that you have invited into your sanctuary. Your Wi-Fi. But listen to me. It is not the machine itself that is the enemy. It is the gate you have left open. Jesus is standing beside me right now, and he is pointing to that box with the blinking lights. He says the password you are using, the code you typed in without thinking, the string of letters and numbers you gave to your guests, is not just a password. It is a frequency. And right now, that frequency is set to a channel that disrupts the spirit. It is tuned to a vibration that attacks your rest. Think about your sleep last night. Be honest with yourself. Did you truly rest? Or did you toss and turn, your mind racing with thoughts that did not feel like your own? Did you wake up feeling like you had been in a battle? That is because you were. While your body lay in bed, your spirit was fighting against a signal that was designed to keep you low, to keep you confused, to keep you from hearing the voice of God. There is a specific room in your house. You know the one. The air feels thicker there. You find yourself getting angry for no reason when you are in that room. You argue with your spouse there. You snap at your children there. You think it is stress. You think it is just a bad day. But look around. Is that where the signal is strongest? Is that where the invisible waves are most concentrated? I see you. I see the tears you cry in the shower where no one can hear you. I see the worry you carry about your finances, about that bill that is sitting on the counter, the one you are afraid to open. I see the distance growing between you and the person you love most, a silence that gets louder every day. You have been praying for a breakthrough. You have been asking for a sign. You have been begging for the weight to be lifted. This is your sign. The exhaustion you feel is not physical. It is spiritual warfare disguised as modern convenience. The enemy does not need to break down your door to attack you anymore. He does not need to send a physical army. He only needs a frequency. He only needs a way to whisper chaos directly into your subconscious mind while you sleep. And he has found it. He has found it in the very airwaves that float through your home. But I am bringing you the key to lock the door. I am bringing you the shield that will block the arrows. Jesus says the password to your Wi-Fi must change. It must be altered. It must be cleansed. The numbers you use, the letters you choose, they carry power. Everything in this universe is vibration. Everything is sound. When you type a password, you are setting a rule for your home. You are telling the spirits what is allowed to enter and what must stay out. Right now, your password is a welcome mat for chaos. It is a chaotic jumble that matches the chaotic frequency of the world. And because of that, the peace of God cannot settle in your rooms. It bounces off the walls. It is pushed out by the louder, harsher signal of the enemy. You must act on this. You cannot wait until next week. You cannot wait until you feel like it. The timeline is imminent. The window of grace is open right now, but it is closing fast. The enemy knows that you are hearing this message. He knows that his secret weapon has been exposed. He is going to try to distract you. He will make your phone ring. He will make a notification pop up. He will make you suddenly remember a chore you need to do. Do not listen. Do not look away. If you look away now, the fog will only get thicker. The exhaustion will only get deeper. Tonight. It must be done before you sleep tonight. If you go one more night sleeping in that frequency, you risk losing a blessing that is on its way to you. There is a delivery coming. Not a package from a store, but a delivery of spirit. A breakthrough idea. A healing for your relationship. A financial miracle that you have given up on. It is hovering just outside your house, waiting for the air to clear so it can land. I am speaking to you. Yes, you. The one who feels like the black sheep of the family. The one who feels like you are always giving and never receiving. The one who feels like you are invisible. You are not invisible to me. I see the way you check the locks on the doors at night, double-checking, triple-checking, because you feel unsafe. I see the way you look at old photos and wonder where that happy person went. That person is still in you. They are just buried under the static. They are just drowned out by the noise. We are going to silence the noise. We are going to clear the air. We are going to retune your home to the frequency of heaven. Jesus says that numbers are holy. Numbers are the language of God's order. The enemy uses chaos, but God uses order. When you change your password, you are going to include a specific sequence of numbers. A sequence that acts as a spiritual filter. A sequence that tells the enemy, you cannot pass here. This is holy ground. This is a protected sanctuary. But first, you must understand what has been happening to you. You must understand the theft that has been taking place. You have been robbed. Every night, while you sleep, snippets of your dreams are being stolen. Have you noticed that you cannot remember your dreams lately? Or if you do, they are fragmented, scary, confusing. That is the frequency. It is scrambling the messages God is trying to send you in your sleep. God speaks in dreams. He gives strategies in dreams. He gives warnings in dreams. If you cannot remember them, you are walking blind. You are fighting a battle without your armor. The enemy wants you tired because a tired warrior is easy to defeat. He wants you foggy because a foggy mind cannot make good decisions. He wants you irritable because an irritable heart pushes away love. Think about the last argument you had. Did it start over something small? Something silly? And then it exploded into something huge? That was the frequency. That was the irritation in the air, vibrating against your nerves, making you snap, making you say things you did not mean. It was not you. It was the interference. And think about your children. Or your pets. Or even your plants. Are they thriving? Or do they seem restless? Children are more sensitive to these frequencies than adults. If your child has been having nightmares, if they have been acting out, if they have been refusing to sleep in their own bed, listen to them. Their spirit is feeling the attack. They are feeling the prickle of the enemy's signal in the air. You have the power to stop it. You have the authority to change it. You are the priest of your home. You are the guardian of your gate. When you change that password, you are not just changing a setting on a computer. You are slamming a spiritual door in the face of the devil. You are drawing a line in the sand and saying, "No more." I see a specific fear in your heart. A fear of the future. You worry that you are running out of time. You worry that you have missed your chance to be who you were meant to be. Let me tell you this, God is the master of time. He can redeem the years the locusts have eaten. He can restore in a day what the enemy stole over a decade. But he needs a clear channel. He needs a connection that is not static. The angels are standing by. They are waiting for you to make this move. They are waiting for the signal to change so they can enter your home freely. Right now, the static is like a wall to them. It is like a storm they have to push through. When you clear the signal, when you input the holy numbers, it will be like the clouds parting. The light will stream in. The peace will descend like a warm blanket. Do not underestimate this. Do not think, it is just Wi-Fi. It is just technology. Technology is a tool, and every tool can be used for good or for evil. The enemy uses it to distract and drain. God wants you to use it to connect and bless. But you must take command of it. You must sanctify it. There is someone in your life, a skeptic. Someone who would laugh if you told them this. Do not tell them yet. Do not cast your pearls before swine. This is for you. This is for your secret place. This is for the quiet sanctuary of your own heart. You do this first. You see the change. You feel the shift. And when they ask you, why is it so peaceful here? Why do you look so rested? Why is the atmosphere so light? Then you will know. Then you will see the power of obedience. The timeline is ticking. The sun is moving across the sky. The shadows are lengthening. Do not let the sun go down on this old frequency. Do not let another night of stolen dreams pass you by. You have the knowledge now. And with knowledge comes responsibility. You can no longer say you did not know. You can no longer blame the unknown. The truth has been revealed to you. The enemy is already trying to make you doubt. He is whispering, "This is silly. This is not real. You are just tired." That voice? That is the voice of the thief. That is the voice of the one who wants to keep his access to your home. Do not listen to him. Listen to the witness in your spirit. Listen to that deep knowing in your gut that says, yes. This is true. This explains everything. You have felt like an outsider in your own life. You have felt like you are watching a movie of someone else's struggles. That detachment is a symptom. It is a symptom of your spirit trying to protect itself from the harshness of the signal. Your spirit is retreating, pulling back, hiding deep inside you to get away from the noise. It is time to call your spirit back out. It is time to make your home safe for your soul again. I am going to give you the numbers. I am going to tell you exactly what to do. But you must be ready. You must be committed. You cannot do this halfway. You cannot change it today and change it back tomorrow because it is inconvenient to update your devices. You must be willing to do the work. You must be willing to go to every phone, every tablet, every TV, and type in the new code. Think of it as a prayer. Every time you type that new password into a device, you are sealing that device. You are anointing it. You are saying, this device will no longer be a portal for the enemy. It will be a tool for my purpose. Prepare your heart. Take a deep breath. Can you feel the tension in your shoulders? That is where you carry the burden. That is where the weight of the world sits. Let it go. Shake it off. Something is about to break. Something is about to shift. There is a specific injustice that has been eating at you. A situation where you were treated unfairly, where someone took credit for your work, or lied about you, or took advantage of your kindness. You have held on to that anger. You have let it simmer. The enemy loves that anger. He feeds on it. He uses the frequency to amplify it, to replay the memory over and over in your mind, like a broken record, keeping you stuck in the past. When you change the frequency, the record will stop. The loop will break. You will suddenly find that you can forgive. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. You deserve to be free from the heavy chain of bitterness. The numbers I will give you are not magic. They are keys. They are based on the mathematics of heaven. They carry a resonance of harmony. When you add them to your password, you are tuning your home to the key of C major in the spirit. You are bringing your environment into alignment with the song of the angels. But listen. There is a warning. When you prepare to do this, you might feel resistance. The internet might cut out before you even start. You might forget the login to your router. You might suddenly feel extremely tired, like you just want to take a nap and do it later. Recognize these signs. These are the thrashing of the enemy as he realizes he is being evicted. Push through. Push through the fatigue. Push through the confusion. Do not stop until it is done. Jesus is standing at the door of your digital life, and he is knocking. He wants to come in and dine with you, but the table is cluttered with the enemy's noise. Clear the table. Reset the room. Make space for the King. I see a woman in Florida. She is just like you. She felt the heavy air. She felt the distance from her children. She changed her password. She added the numbers. The very next morning, her son, who had not spoken to her in months, called her. He said, "Mom, I don't know why, but I just woke up thinking about you." That is the power of clearing the airwaves. That is the power of removing the static. The connection was always there, but the signal was blocked. I see a man in Texas. He was on the verge of bankruptcy. He could not sleep. He paced the halls all night. He changed the frequency. He put the holy numbers in his code. He slept for 8 hours straight for the first time in years. And in that sleep, he had a dream. A simple dream about a service he could offer. He woke up, wrote it down, and today that business pays for his entire family's life. This is not a fairy tale. This is spiritual law. Cause and effect. Action and reaction. You change the atmosphere, you change the outcome. You change the frequency, you change the reality. You are standing on the precipice of a new season. But you cannot enter a new season with old baggage. You cannot walk into the promised land with the dust of the wilderness still clinging to your clothes. Shake off the dust. Cleanse the air. The numbers are coming. But you must understand the why before you get the how. If you just do it as a ritual without faith, it is empty. You must believe. You must visualize the old, gray, static mist leaving your home. You must visualize a golden light filling every corner, every closet, every space under the bed. Think of the things you keep under your bed. Old boxes. Old memories. The energy gets trapped there. The frequency gets stuck in the clutter. As you change the password, I want you to also pull those things out. Clear the physical space while you clear the digital space. It is all connected. As within, so without. As above, so below. The urgency is growing. I can feel your heart beating faster. That is good. That is your spirit waking up. That is your soul recognizing the truth. Do not be afraid of the sensation. It is the feeling of adrenaline before a victory. It is the feeling of a runner right before the starting gun. You have been running a race with weights on your ankles. You have been fighting with one hand tied behind your back. Today, the weights come off. Today, the ropes are cut. Today, you run free. The enemy has told you that you are weak. He has told you that you will never change. He has told you that this is just how it is. He is a liar. He is the father of lies. And his lies travel on the frequency you are about to shut down. Imagine a radio. When you are between stations, all you hear is static. It is harsh. It is annoying. It hurts your ears. That is where you have been living. Between stations. You have not been fully in the world, but you have not been fully tuned into God. You have been in the static. Today, we turn the dial. Today, we lock in the signal. Clear. Crisp. Beautiful. The music of your life is about to start playing. The song of your destiny is about to be heard. But you must turn the dial. No one can do it for you. I can give you the numbers. I can show you the way. But you must move your hand. You must take the action. Do not let the sun set on your anger, and do not let the moon rise on this old frequency. The night is when the enemy works hardest. The night is when he plants the tares among the wheat. Tonight, his seeds will find no soil. Tonight, his whispers will hit a wall of fire. Your router is more than a box. It is an altar. It is the center of communication in your home. What are you broadcasting? Fear? Or faith? Anxiety? Or authority? Change the code. Change the broadcast. There is a specific number that Jesus wants you to use. It is a number of completion. A number of protection. It is not a random lottery number. It is a coordinate. It points your home toward the throne of grace. The injustice you suffered, the money that was withheld, the apology you never got, it has been blocking your flow. It has been a dam in your river. The frequency of the enemy keeps that dam strong. It reinforces the concrete of bitterness. When you change the password, you are taking a sledgehammer to that dam. The water is going to flow again. The blessings are going to flow again. You will feel it immediately. The air will feel lighter. The colors in your room will look brighter. Your breathing will become deeper. You will realize that you have been holding your breath for years. This is the divine reversal. What was meant to harm you will now be used to heal you. The technology that was used to drain you will now be used to bless you. The very thing the enemy thought was his playground will become his prison. He will be locked out. And you, my child, will be locked in. Locked into peace. Locked into safety. Locked into the love that has been chasing you all your life. Listen to the silence in your house right now. Is it a peaceful silence? Or is it a heavy silence? A waiting silence? It is waiting for your command. It is waiting for your voice. It is waiting for you to take your rightful place as the ruler of your domain. Do not delay. Do not second guess. The feeling in your gut is truth. Follow it. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. Look at your router right now. Or picture it in your mind. See the lights blinking? Blink. 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 They are not just blinking randomly. They are blinking in a rhythm. A code. I need you to look away from the screen and look at a light, any light in your room. Do you see how it stays steady? But the router, it flickers. That flicker is the heartbeat of the thief. I have just been given a new revelation. It is not just about your sleep. It is not just about your energy. It is about your inheritance. The frequency is not just draining you, it is diverting something. Like a stream of water being diverted to a neighbor's field, your blessings are being redirected. The headache you feel? That is not a headache. That is the physical sensation of a spiritual severance. The enemy is using that frequency to cut the cord between you and your divine supply. Type Amen.